be small, with nations free, with people French and Dutch, though talking English much, as disembarking in the sea. Oh, sweet St. Martin's land, sober eye, thy beach and strand, with sailors on the sea and harbors free, where the chains of mountains green fearlessly in sunlight sheen. Oh, I love thy paradise, nature's beauty very nice. Oh, I love thy paradise, nature's beauty very nice. Saint Martin, I love thy name, in which Columbus fame and memories of old unclosed. For me a great delight, thy Southern Cross tonight. May God the Lord protect thy coast. Oh, sweet St. Martin's land, sober eye, thy beach and strand, with sailors on the sea and harbors free, where the chains of mountains green fearlessly in sunlight sheen. Oh, I love thy paradise, nature's beauty very nice. Oh, I love my paradise, nature's beauty very nice. Oh, I love thy paradise, nature's beauty very nice. Oh, I love my paradise, nature's beauty very
Key anniversaries, like this anniversary we are all celebrating today, provide us an opportunity for us all to be able to reflect on how we got to this precious landmark anniversary. Today we come together to commemorate the 55th anniversary of NVGEBE. From the inception of power generation on the island to date, the utility company was and remains a very important sector of our national existence. Without it, St. Martin would not have been able to develop into a leading Caribbean tourist destination it is, boasting millions of travelers arriving here by air and by sea. Electricity production is the lifeblood of our economy. This became evident in the 1960s when tourists discovered the gem of St. Martin. We are a small nation with great potential. For us, the production of electricity is a big challenge. We have no natural resources or manufacturing facilities. We rely on our own funds, on our own abilities to fund, maintain, and expand our production facilities with our limited client base of roughly 20,000. We have to generate electricity and maintain a reliable power supply for the entire country all the time, 24/7. From time to time, we will have our challenges, just like the load shedding we experienced for a few days earlier this week. We are not alone in this. All small islands and developing Caribbean nations have similar issues. We have to rely on imported fuels. This makes us vulnerable to supply risk and price fluctuations. Under these difficult conditions, NVGEBE has adapted and grown over the past 5.5 decades. The company has grown in order to meet the demands of modern-day St. Maarten. I would like to briefly take you down memory lane with respect to some of the significant milestones that took place during the past 55 years. We have made a successful journey, but not without its challenges. St. Maarten has transitioned from a kerosene lamp to electricity being supplied from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night and on weekends to 1 o'clock in the morning. When the power plant in GEBE became operational in 1961, it provided 24-hour electricity to the community and areas that it was connected. By the end of 1963, the entire island had electricity 24 hours a day, powered by 2 6-cylinder diesel engines. The late 60s and 70s saw a demand for electricity rise as the economy of the island started to grow. Tourism took off from little over 9,200 in the 1960s to over 137,000 in 1970. Various investments had to be made in new generators in 1974, 1979 and 1980 in order to meet the demand of an awakening modern St. Maarten. In 1984, the Island Council of St. Maarten requested from the central government that NVGEBE manage the water production and distribution on its behalf. There was a thirst for an adequate water supply system. At the same time, additional investments also had to be made in new electrical generation equipment. 4 new engines were added between 1987 and 1989. In 1990, NVGEBE researched and took the decision to install its own administrative system where it concerns electricity bills. Before that, the process of printing your electric bill took place in Aruba. Investments were made to do it here in St. Maarten. The program, SAP, was introduced after a decision was taken in the late 1990s and was fully operational throughout the company from 2000 onward. In 2006, NVGEBE ownership was transferred from the central government of the Netherlands Antilles to a foundation comprised of the island territories of St. Maarten, Saba and Station. December 2013, NVGEBE became fully owned by the people and the government of St. Maarten. NVGEBE today, the world is changing and we are changing. The power industry is changing due to the trends and developments throughout the world for sustainable energy and sustainable development. The global market for oil is volatile. We have to count our blessings as at the same time reflect upon what still needs to be done. The achievements at NVGEBE during the past 5.5 decades is a result of hard-working people at the company, from those at the very beginning to those who currently serve the company in many capacities. Everybody has played an important role and continues to do so today. I would like to thank all of those who have worked tirelessly to keep the lights on, and I can assure you it's not an easy job. Because a small country, we have our limitations. We do our utmost, and we will continue to do so, despite the challenges, to continue to improve the services offered to the people of St. Maarten. Thank you to the persons who served in past management positions and the supervisory boards for the role that you have played during the past 55 years. Currently, management, its supervisory board, and its shareholders have reached a critical juncture in the development and future of NVGEBE, and by extension, that of country St. Maarten and its people. We look forward with confidence to be able to address the challenges and opportunities ahead in the areas of the technologies supporting alternative energy, and the required investments to not only keep serving the people of St. Maarten, but to doing it better. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to all the employees of GEBE, because they are the backbone of this company. From its inception in 1960, I'm not going to go too much in history because Mr. Gardner did that already, which I find was very good. But I would say, from its inception in 1960, GEBE's goals were always to provide high quality and reliable electricity to St. Maarten, Southside, and also to Savon Station, our sister islands. GEBE has therefore and thereafter expanded its goals by also providing water supply to our community, was specifically said later on after the electricity supply. However, since GEBE is the people's company, we will continually strive to improve our performance by 1. Encouraging personnel development, 2. Improving safety practices in the company, 3. Improving the reliability of the grid, 3. Implementing alternative and renewable energy sources, and 5. Implementing cost-effective solid waste management and waste facility, a very hot topic today. This means that we have to act in an accountable and responsible manner. We must take control of our actions. Our actions and the results of our actions must be transparent. Our actions must always be done with the good of the people, our customers, in mind. We have come a long way, as mentioned before, from 1960, when the electricity supply was only for a few hours. But we in GEBE recognize that we still have a long, long way to go. Let us be determined not to quit, but to continue striving for excellence in the people's company, GEBE. I think all who came before me will always want that to be that way. Rest assured that as long as I am chairman of the board of NVGB, chairman of the board of directors of NVGB, I will, with the help of my fellow board members, continue to work hard to put and keep GEBE on the right track of becoming a transparent and more profitable company. A company that put the people of St. Maarten first and foremost. Let me end by congratulating the many hard-working and outstanding employees of GEBE and the people of St. Maarten. I have met a lot today one gentleman who had 40 years, that's a long, long, long stretch. Edie's that with 25 years, I've put few others with 35. So we have some remarkable, great employees in GEBE, and I think the younger ones coming up are also heading towards those goals. So once more, congratulations, and thank you all on behalf of the Supervisory Board of Directors, and thank you all on behalf of the people of St. Maarten. Let's have a good time and enjoy ourselves. Thank you very much.
Distinguished officials, board, management, and staff of NVGEBE, invited guests, good evening. For me, it is a pleasure as Minister of Romi to have this opportunity to address this important gathering on the 55th anniversary of NVGEBE. NVGEBE is clearly a different place than where it was 55 years ago. Today, the company is wholly owned by the people of St. Maarten. That is an achievement that I believe we all can be proud of. The opening extract of a documentary titled GEBE Through the Years, published some 10 years ago, posed a question, and that question is, when does a company come of age? When it turns 15, 25, 45 years. The documentary went on to respond to the question by stating, the coming of age happens when the company has demonstrated that it has met the goal of reliable, affordable, and quality service that its customers demand of it, unquote. I would like to add to that by stating that the coming of age for any company should be credited to the company taking up its challenges or challenging issues such as governance, environmental concerns, sustainable development, and corporate social responsibility, which now forms part of our daily and formal dialogue. As a government, we look forward to initiatives and partnerships for providing investments that will serve in the best interest of our citizens and country. Investments and priorities such as mentioned before, alternative energy and means of energy production that will further reduce energy costs to all of us, your customers. But today really isn't about discussing the goals or the core business of GEBE. Today was chosen to celebrate yet another milestone and to express profound appreciation to those who have made their contribution in the past and also those who are making that contribution to this company today. Any company that has been around for such a period of time can surely disclose its shares of challenges. I believe that the best way to see the real picture of a company's character and reputation would be to look at how the company endures during these times of challenges. Today's celebration, therefore, is about your dedication. Today's celebration is about your commitment, and that commitment which you have served this community for over 5.5 decades. And I wish to encourage management and staff alike to never stop or lose the pioneering spirit, but remain committed and provide reliable, affordable, and quality service to your customers, while making sure that government and governance, environmental concerns, sustainable development, and corporate social responsibility are closely held in consideration. Once again, to NVGEB management, staff, and supervisory board of directors, I wish you a very successful next 55 years as you continue to work and create a better country for all of us. Congratulations once again to you, and especially to the people of St. Martin for this significant milestone. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful evening.
First up, we have Jaidev Nainani from the St. Dominic Primary School with an average of 87%. Congratulations, Jaidev.
Go back.
And next up from the Methodist Agogic Center, Brownlee Millard campus, Eshita Wadwa with 86%. From Sister Borgia, we have Colin Shigemoto with 85%. You finished primary school? What is this? Jeez. Hello. Somebody help him. From the Methodist Agogic Center, Brownlee Millard again, we have, give me a minute here, Oluwatoyin Aledejana. With 83%. Gotta be a genius with that name. And from the Methodist Agogic Center, Reverend John A. Gumbs campus, Sean Mitchell with 83%. All right, come in front. Please put your hands together, give a warm round of applause to our top students. They're being awarded by GEBE.
Where you go in life, or what you achieve, or even what you do. What matters most is who you have beside you along the way. For 55 years, this company has had and still have many persons on various levels who have impacted this company in a positive way. For those who may not know, we have employees who has given tremendous time and energy to bring this company where it is. These are our stalwarts. Some are no longer here with us, but we will never forget who they are. It is not usual for companies to have persons with 40 years working and still contributing up to this very day. So to them, we are very grateful. I will start by thanking our stalwarts, which are our pensioners, the ones who have set the foundation for this company that we have here today. Also, I want to say thanks to all prior and current board members for their leadership through the 55 years. It is through this leadership that we are here today. May you be forever close to us in the years ahead. I want to speak to all those young students that we just have here. You are our future, and you have to continue where we left off from. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to all those who spoke today. Our heartfelt thanks goes out to the Honorable Minister of Romy, Mr. Claret Connor, our Chairman of the Board, Mr. Rennie Richardson, and our CFO, Mr. Rennie Gardner, also President of the Managing Board. You are the present ones to set our course for the next 55 years. May God grant you the strength, and may you seek His wisdom. I cannot conclude before thanking our most valuable assets, our employees. It means the world to us to have you. You have contributed to this company. You have helped in its ups and downs. You are the main engines that help bring us where we are today. And also you will help take us into the future. Thanks for your support, dedication, and commitment. For this, we will be forever grateful. Lastly, I want to thank you very much for your presence here at this occasion. and may we continue to enjoy the celebration. Thank you.